From the parking area, it's about 500 feet to the turnoff labeled Windmill Connection Trail. For all intents and purposes, when you step foot on this, you are on the Lively Loop.
Now I'm kind of wishing it was lunchtime, so I found all these cool rocks here, and they're high enough for me to sit on without having to get down on the ground. Well, as you can hear, it's a nice breezy morning out here, which is going to be good because later in the day it's supposed to get up to around 80 degrees, so I think we'll be happy to have the breeze. Yeah, that's a nice little trail so far. We've already gone up and now we're going down. One of the things I think about on these long solitary hikes is why I do it. And I guess it's exploration. In fact, if I would have been born 200 years earlier, I probably would have been trying to get on the Lewis and Clark expedition to go find the Northwest Passage. Or, you know, one of those other explorations. So yeah, I think one of my main motivators is the exploration, to see nature in a lot of different ways. Well, I just checked my All Trails map, and it seems I'm moving at about 3 times my normal speed. So I guess I'm going to have to slow down. Got some really old power poles here. Just have one cross piece on them, and it looks like some wooden threaded connectors for the insulators. Wow, we got some nice big old water holes here. Let's see what kind of tracks we got. It's like mostly deer, although they're so run together it's hard to tell. Now here's a crazy smooth rock. It almost looks like a salt lick. All along here I've been seeing these burn areas. I guess they've been clearing up some of this slash to reduce the forest fire problems. Yeah, I came across some neat little flowers. And we had some butterflies. Just listen to that silence. Can hear a vehicle maybe a little bit in the distance, but other than that, it's quiet. We're at the very bottom of Lively Loop, where it turns from going, where it turns south, basically, on the kind of like on the west side of it. A lot of new fencing down here. Other tracks, people tracks. There's a clear one. Well, the west side of Lively Loop. It's actually turned out to be pretty much like the south side. It seems to have a lot of ups and downs, but also a lot of areas out in the open. Well, another beautiful day for a hike, and I think it's going to stay that way. So far, it looks pretty good. Well, here's something you don't see on many trails. Looks like a little weather station. A lot of cactus here. And there's our trail. Get down the bottom of the hill there, we hook up to the Windmill Trail. It always seems to happen that when I'm ready to stop for lunch, there's hardly ever a nice seat anywhere. So I had a banana before I started. And then I had one of those sweet and sour bars. Now I'm polishing it off with some peanut butter crackers. These things are really good. And this is at pretty much the beginning of this side of the Windmill Trail. Right at the southern tip. Take a look at that grade. And there's more up ahead. So this one, thing was, last time I took this trail, I was going that way. So I didn't notice all these hills. There's the road to go. That's what I got left. And there's the road coming in. And if you notice, or I have noticed anyway, for about the last quarter mile, it's been pretty hot. So, you know, in my last video I told you do this, don't do this one in the afternoon. Well, I don't think it'd make any difference. You could finish the Southern Lively in the afternoon or come back through the Windmill Trail, because either way, in the afternoon, you're going to face some heat. Oh, here's some more of these new oaks. I'm going to check these out because they really look cool. Apparently these trees burned or something, and now they're coming back. It's all new growth. See that thing shining right there? I could see that from, probably 100 yards away. But then I had to investigate, of course. Quiet. Very quiet right here. It's the primitive camping area. It is really nice up here today. The breeze is just fresh and crisp, and the air just has a certain exuberance to it or something. So it's really a special day to be out here. Well, I found a pet rock here.
one of the nicest rocks in the place. It called to me. It said, "Come over here, Dwayne, and sit down." So I did. Now listen to the silence. About a month ago, I stopped when I did the other lively trail right down there in that wash. As I neared trail's end, a pair of eagles danced in the sky, riding the thermals, searching. It was a perfect ending for my most recent exploration.